All right, welcome to the Friday live show. Mexico Open weekend. We got a leaderboard to talk about, and I hope you guys are tuning in. I actually hope you're not tuning in live. I hope you're watching this Saturday morning because I hope you guys are out doing productive things on this beautiful Friday night while I sit here and talk about golf. Because what else would I be doing on a Friday night? But we got an awesome leaderboard, which I will bring up now. We'll get right into it. Matt Wallace, Sammy Valimaki, Alvaro Ortiz, and Jake Knapp lead the way at 11 under. We got two guys tied for the lead. Matt Wallace 80-1 and Sammy Valimaki 120-1. Um, I am I'll say it right now, I'm more optimistic on Matt Wallace than I am about Sammy, but Sammy's got that dog in him. Sammy's got that he like nothing phases him because he's got that European mindset. He like barely knows the native language of like America, and he doesn't speak the best English. So like some odd stuff happens to him. He's just like he just keeps playing golf, which I love. And he does pop like this once or twice a year. Like he won in Qatar in a birdie fest. He's a guy who will shoot like an 8 under round in Europe, like out of nowhere. So he loves these conditions, and that's why I was on him at 120-1 in a birdie fest because he's been flashing of late. So let's talk about Jake Knapp. Jake Knapp is putting up a historic ball striking performance out the gates. Looking at his stats, second off the tee and first on approach. Over 11 strokes, or just under 11 strokes ball striking in 2 rounds of golf. Impressive is an understatement, truly an understatement. But we've seen him all weeks thus far. If you've been watching, he does not look confident at all on the putting greens. And as soon as he got the lead, he drove it in a bunker. He was never really in the mix too many times on the Korn Ferry Tour. He had a few top 5 finishes, but he didn't win. So he's the talented golfer, but I'm just less than optimistic on this guy's chances over the weekend. And like he didn't come out of nowhere. Like I saw a lot of guys talking like Jake Knapp, like I was on him, like look at this. He was a 40-1 golfer, and he did not come out of nowhere. He finished like T3 or T2 at Torrey Pines. He made a ton of sense this week, and he was a popular golfer. So, gonna be a fun weekend sweat. The Knapp crowd versus me, because I'm saying Jake Knapp was my no chance golfer of the week. Every single week, I bet I play in a one and done league that I have to bet a one and done guy, and then a golfer that under 50-1 that I think has no chance to win. So throughout the whole season, we're gonna look stupid, but content is the name of the game. I think that Jake Knapp has no chance. I'm not gonna circle back my take. I'm still there. But with that being said, like we have to pick a golfer sub 50-1. We can't just pick like a 250-1 golfer. Like Jake Knapp's a good player. He's proven great things. And look at this stat performance. This is absurd. This is insane. Like, props to you, bro. Like he is a legitimately good golfer. I want to see it hold up on the weekend. So Alvaro Ortiz, I said I'm gonna clip it after this show. I said if there's one golfer you want to play in the 5K range, it is Alvaro Ortiz. If you watch my DFS show, you heard me say that. The brother of Carlos Ortiz, a winner of the Mexico Open when it was on the Latino America tour, and he's playing really good, gaining strokes in all 4 major categories. Clearly comfortable on these greens because he's a Mexican player. Solid, super, super solid. Nervous for him over the weekend because he's just like a guy that hasn't really done it on the PGA Tour. He's not a PGA Tour member. So I'm definitely interested to see how he plays. Very nervous for Eric Van Rooyen, and I might be throwing a little bit of wager on him when we get to the live ad portion of the show. Eric Van Rooyen hitting the ball well, chipping well, putting well. A proven winner and a guy who, like, when he's in the mix, he takes care of business, kind of like a Max Homa X. Yes, that was me comparing Eric Van Rooyen to Max Homa, but good guy Eric. Like, he's hard not to root for, and he's playing really well. Good to see him playing well. Andy knows, missed a few short putts today. My guy had him on the pod. He's losing strokes off the tee, but it's okay because I talked about this with Matt Wallace. Matt Wallace was driving the ball really poorly coming into this, but he was gaining strokes distance. And look at Andrew Novak. He's hitting the ball plenty far enough. He's average at T70, but he's hitting the ball plenty far enough to contend here. Clearly, he's getting it done with the irons and the chipping and putting. He might have to drive it a little bit better if he wants to mix this weekend because he's got to position himself in the fairway to make these birdies. And that's what Matt Wallace talked about in his interview, said he had to drive the ball well. Anyone else down here that I really want to note? P-Raj, very disappointing day today. Very gutless performance from P-Raj today. And look at the stats. These stats are going to make you laugh. He's losing over a stroke on approach. Like, Patrick Rogers, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Was that all today? That was nearly all today. Pathetic performance. But he managed to shoot 1 under on his bad day. So hopefully that was his bad round. He can post 266s. That would be lovely. Or 265s. That would be really lovely. Stefan Jaeger, definitely scared. Like, scared as in he's a threat, truthfully. Gaining strokes in all 4 major categories. I just love how consistent and how, like, I love that he's not in the final group. If Jaeger was in the final group, he gets a little nervy. I want to see what Jaeger's, like, top 10 number in or top 5 number is. Jaeger to finish inside the top 10. Where is it? Plus 160. That's a good bet. That's truthfully a good bet. We already have him top 20 at plus 150. Let's double down on Jags. We're going to throw 70 at that. We have, like, if you guys know, we have, I'll pull it up. We have $300 to spend in the live ad, so we will put that up. We will do that as we go. Mexico. Let's zoom in and put our first live ad. That is Jaeger. T10 plus 160. We're going to throw $70 at that. We have $230 left to spend. So let's place this. Jags T10. Another live ad I want to talk about. Oh, Nikolai Højgaard. Let's go down. Bet goes in. I want to show you Nikolai Højgaard's profile. Nikolai was a guy I bet T20. So we might not want to add too much on him because we do have already some liability for him. Nikolai. Striping the ball, putting like dog. Which is not that it can turn around. It surely can turn around. But it's weird because he tends to either have it with the putter or not have it with the putter. So it seems like he doesn't have it right now. I want to see what his like live T10 number is, but I don't know if I want to add more. Nikolai Højgaard top 10, 275. That doesn't really move the needle for me because I have to ask a lot with the putter. There's a few guys down here that I want to take stabs at, like Garrett Kigo. Hitting the ball really well, not hitting the ball really well. He's striping the ball off the tee, gaining a little bit on approach, chipping and putting poorly. This is a guy who could take it low for a round and get inside the top 20. What's Garrett Kigo's top 20 number? If Garrett Kigo's top 20 number is around 6-1, I'll dabble on that. Probably not going to be, though. 7-1. Garrett Kigo top 20, 7-1. I will throw 70 on that. We'll do 65. Garrett Kigo can surely finish inside the top 20. Here you go. T20 plus 700. We threw 65 at that. So we spent 135. We have a little bit more to spend. There was another guy, MJ Duffy. MJ Duffy, look at how bad he's chipping. Like, he's striping his irons. He shot 65 on round 1. Nerves might have got to him. But this is a golfer. MJ Duffy ends. Where is he? Bear with me. Austin Smotherman. Both of these guys are trying to make the most out of PGA Tour starts because they don't get a ton of starts. And they're playing well. They need to dial in this weekend. One of these guys might finish T10. Okay, let's see what Duffy to finish inside the top 20 is. If it's 10-1, I'm down. Duffy top 10, 10-1. I mean, top 20, 10-1. We're going to throw 50 at that. Duffy, T20 plus 1,000, 50 at that. Let's see, and like I said, with Smotherman, making the most out of these starts. Smotherman to finish inside the top 20 is 3-1. I'd rather go for T10 if it's got to be 8-1 or better. Smotherman to finish inside the top 10. It is 11-1. Okay. I don't love it as much. We'll throw 30 at that. Smotherman to finish inside the top 10. These are the Friday live ads. Let's go, baby. Okay, maybe we'll talk about some outright markets. Smotherman to finish inside the top 10. T10 plus 1100. We put 30 on that. We have spent 215. We have $85 left to spend on our live ads. So let's see what we got. I don't really know if I want to do any more placements. I say we look at the odds, and I don't know if I want to bet anyone outright. Let's see. So here's the deal. We have Matt Wallace and Sammy Valimaki outright at plus 81 and plus 120. 120 to 1. I don't want to bet any of these guys outright, maybe besides like Van Rooyen. Van Rooyen outright right now is probably not a good enough number. It's probably like 12 to 1. It's 5 to 1. That is a horrific number. Truthfully. Let's look at some props here. Wow, what are these props? Top American? How many Americans are up here? Oh, there's 2. Chan Kim being American I don't believe that. I just don't believe that. Let's see if we can. These markets, you can. Ben Silverman minus 300 to beat Stuart McDonald. We only have $80 left. Wait, let me look. Silverman is 4 under, and he is not hitting the ball well. McDonald probably made the cut. Stuart McDonald, he's 2 strokes back, and he's hitting the ball better. What is he? Plus 250 to beat one golfer? We're going to come back to that one. I low-key like that one. Plus 250 to just beat one golfer over the weekend. No, I don't love that. Top Frenchman. Victor Perez over. Where's Trainer? Trainer is 2 under, and he is hitting the ball like shit. Now we might find something. Perez is what? There's tied. See how better Perez is hitting the ball. Perez is striping it. That's a stone cold lock. Victor Perez minus 160 versus. Yeah, that's our final bet. We have 85 left to spend. Is that correct? 85. Shit. Gotta do a formula. Equals. Bear with me real quick. This might be our final live ad. No, shit. Come on. That is 300. Okay. Perez. Victor Perez, top Canadian. Minus 165. That's the only juicy bet we're taking, but I love it. He is hitting the ball much better than his partner. What is it, 85? Than his partner, Martin Trainer. They're both at 2 under. I think that is a lock. So let's go through our live bets real quick so you guys can see them. Steven Yeager, top 10 plus 160. Garrett Kigo, T20. MJ Duffy, T20. Austin Smo, T10. Some long shots, placements, which, I mean, if one of those hits were golden. And then the safest bet should be this is the Grease Mag. This is the Grease Mag Euro bets. And we always every single weekend we want to go for the Grease Mag Bezo packs. And here we have that. So that basically sums up the weekend leaderboard. We got our guys T1. Hopefully one of them can come through because Thigala week 1, Keegan Bradley week 2. You got to take advantage of those chances because you don't get guys in the mix every single week. We're doing okay. Actually, let's talk about the DFS pool and how it's done. Yags made cut. Rogers made cut. Bramlett made cut. Norman made cut. Mitchell made cut. Norman missed cut. How bad did Norman miss the cut? Oh, I thought he made the cut. Fuck. Is it? Damn. Norman missed cut. ADDC missed cut. Did Lauer miss the cut too? I think he did. Lauer made cut. Let's go. T-Dunks missed cut. Paul Barjon miscut. So we got a lot. We that's 2 guys on the number. Nikolai made cut. Parker Cootie made cut. 4 of our guys missed the cut, and we have a lot of 5 of 6s with that pool, which sucks because I think we might still be in the money on the weekend, but we needed a few more 6 of 6s to really give it a chance because we got some guys up top. So we got some DFS runners. We got some outright runners. Our $5,000 golf bets, the first round leader didn't hit, but let's recap these. Nikolai, top 20. That's still going. Grayson Sig, top 20. Where is he now? I think he's 3 under. Sig is 3 under. He's definitely still in the mix for T20. Michael Kim miscut, and Jaeger top 20 should be locked. So we're looking all right. Let's have a good weekend. I am excited for this weekend. Big weekend of college hoops, big weekend of golf. And we got the guy T1, Connor Syme, T1 in Europe. We have 3 golfers tied for first in 2 tournaments. Let's come on. Let's hit them. Any questions? You guys know where to find me. That is the weekend live bets and weekend leaderboard update. I will talk to you guys on Monday because it is Honda week, home game. So I'll talk to you guys then. Peace out.